California Republican Congressman Darrell Issa has assisted in returning more than 30 of his constituents from Afghanistan since August, and he is overseas tonight to continue his mission. Joining me live from Qatar, it is Congressman Darrell Issa. Welcome back to the show. So the man that I just talked to is actually one of your constituents. Do you think you can help get him and his wife out of the country?
Well, Jeff, as you called him, has done everything right since before the fall of Afghanistan. We've been in touch with him. He fits a model that is unbelievable. He holds a blue passport. We have sent his documents and his wife's documents multiple times to multiple places, including to the National Security Advisor, to the State Department. Today, I led a group of 7 congressmen. We've met with the Emir to thank him for what he did and continues to do. But the Emir of Qatar is just as frustrated as we are. On Monday of this week, they took an aircraft of about 250 people out of Kabul. 40 were American citizens. The balance were a hodgepodge of other people, including some that the Taliban just wanted to have go on business trips and the like. That's the business as usual. He's been waiting. We've been told that he's on a list, but then we repeatedly get told, well, we're vetting it. There's nothing to vet on an American with strong ties, a business right in the San Diego area. This is a real American who simply made the mistake of believing the State Department wouldn't abandon in the middle of the night. And Kennedy, the one thing you have to remember is the State Department kept a promise. It got every American member of the State Department out. It got every soldier out. And it knowingly left people who we had their addresses and their documents and left them behind to hit an artificial date that President Biden had set without a proper plan. It's just that simple.
And the State Department is blaming the Pentagon. The Pentagon is blaming the State Department. The president is throwing all of them under the bus. And the only people who seem to be doing anything are, a select few members of Congress and, former veterans who are also putting themselves in harm's way and flying over there and trying to create systems and an organization to get people out. How frustrating is this?
Well, it's very frustrating when the diplomatic mission in Kabul are Qataris, Pakistanis, who, quite frankly, if not for them, we wouldn't have gotten any of these people out. They're doing a lot of work. It's important. I appreciate it. But the reality is that we had an opportunity to do the job right, and we did the job wrong. And now it's basically your typical cover-up. Several hundred people have been aired out in the last 2 weeks, and yet there were hundreds and hundreds more identified.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate, really, if the administration would come clean and say 200 was never the number, 100 was never the number, and to be candid, 400 or 500 is an understatement just of the U.S. citizens, not including at least 30,000 people who would be eligible for green cards, but are not being processed. And that includes a lot of spouses.
Yeah, and that's what the SIV process is supposed to be for. Congressman Issa, keep us posted, and thank you so much for all you're doing over there.